real estate. So once again, shout out to everybody who don't benefit from us, and shout out to the entire team of the Real Estate Revolution Show. Once again, I'm Mario, still my name. I did here with the Camden. And of course, we get a very, 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 very special guest in the studio. But I introduce our special guest, later introduce the Cam. So shout out to Ifechukwu. Good evening to you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Good evening. How are you doing,
I'm doing very, very
Why are you
well.
wearing black as well?
Since the day when I tell you the black beauty, you know, just let me rest. Everywhere, black, black, black. Huh? So you go change your screen phone to black. I don't know. Okay, white maybe you change.
I'll think about it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like black.
Anyway, we have Deji in the studio. Deji, how far are you doing?
I'm actually very happy today because I bring my mentor into the studio with me today. You'll be hearing the voice of one amazing number one video of real estate. Don't worry, a lot you want to learn today, a lot today to get today, and you'll be blessed.
Exactly, exactly. So, I mean, Bishop of Real Estate should indeed bless us. So, with this excitement, Deji, I would like you to do us the honor of introducing our highest today.
You need to get the profile. Indeed, it's a rich profile. We'll be reading here today.
2 weeks ago, reach of reader.
We'll take our time to put the profile together. We'll touch the profile all around, but this amazing man, he's done so much. Personally, for me, he has impacted my life big time. In the real estate market, he made me what I am today. And whatever I've been able to achieve is because I followed the footsteps I learned from the best right there. I won't mention his name until this profile is read out.
Right. Okay, so our guest today has over 14 years government experience in practical construction and sales. He also has been privileged to be used by God to give properties to over 1,000 people. Note that, 1,000 people. And he bagged several awards, including the International Ambassador of Peace Awards in 2011, the Entrepreneurship of the Year in 2006, the Best Estate Developer by the Infinity Development Club in 2017. He also backed the Icon of Societal Transformation. And also in 2023, he was listed among the 100 most influential African leaders in Banjul, Gambia. And it's to tell you, he also have international awards also. It's not just limited to all the African awards. And also in 2024, that's this year, 2024, he backed the Real Estate Industry Leader Award by Global Reputation Poll, United Kingdom. Among other notable awards, he backed severally in several countries in the world.
He is currently the chairman of the Real Estate Developer Association of Nigeria, Ogun State chapter. That is very, 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 that's a milestone he crossed, definitely.
Yes.
And the MD CEO of the Deal Clincher Realtors Limited. He is a mentor, he is a coach, and a man filled with amazing humility, despite all God has helped him achieve. I can tell you for a fact, who we're going to introduce to you today. Welcome with us, an amazing, amazing, humble man, Dr. Adeyemi Adeniyi. Welcome to the studio, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
You're highly welcome.
Yeah.
Yes. This book I love you. Doctor. So officially, let's say the Bishop of Real Estate. Thank you very, very much for gracing us today. So, sir, you understand pidgin?
I fit to cancel.
Nice one.
Even words can't take the away.
Nice one. So, important conversation with the chairman of the Real Estate Developer Association of Nigeria, Ogun State chapter, and to make this thing very beautiful, most people don't call us where would they do the real estate matter, and mostly people from Ogun State.
Absolutely.
I don't know the issue when they get there with real estate. Like some people will buy 5 people will buy one.
The Messiah has come.
Even to rent house, like 14 people will rent one particular house. Now first parking get out. So, sir, in Ogun State, a whole lot has been happening. I'm glad they're going to be here to clear it. I tell you, Ogun State, I stay before I and that place will be so I go rent house for night. The landlord on the holiday, me say, no, parking. You can balance up later. Early in the morning, around 5:30, I went back. I didn't see the room, and it was 2 bedroom flat. And I told me, you take my bucket and sponge, cross to the other side. I said, oh, guy, waiting. For flat though. Anyway, so as the current chairman of the Real Estate Developer Association of Nigeria, Ogun State chapter, what are the plans you have towards sanitizing the system sanitizing the system and giving better orientation to the realtors as well as investors.
Thank you very much, sir. Our great presenter, my charmer. And to our amazing host, thank you so much. Thank you for having us. My Oga,
Thank you so much, sir.
I was telling some of my assistants, I said it's been over a year that this man has been trying to get me. Nobody said I don't want to come.
Too busy, sir.
But branches they plenty. Yeah, but I'm glad I'm here.
We're all glad.
So
glad to have you, sir.
It's a great honor to accept the responsibility of being chair to the REDAN Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria. The election took place less than 2 weeks ago, and the investiture will be happening on May 23rd. And about 7 governors have already confirmed to be around for the events in Lagos. It's going to cut across all states of the Southwest. So a lot they happen for Ogun State. I will talk him. And say even the way they think they look, Lagos don't enter Ogun, finish.
That's true.
And if people will be say they don't hit them well for Lagos, that Ogun State they run enter.
Not be lie.
So and we don't hear from our guy here say even for Ogun State then they give them flat. We don't get back through. But be that as it may, one of the first things we started doing that we actually the ground running is to create a database for developers and realtors in Ogun State, such that investors can have access to this database to know who are genuine developers and realtors they can deal with. Because there are lots of people that are misrepresenting the real estate developers of the states. And so if we have a database, we'll be able to separate between the fake and the genuine ones. Because anywhere we original day, fake good day. And anywhere where you see fake, original say good day. So we won't use the database to collaborate with various regulatory agencies to ensure that we get approvals, permits in bulk at a discounted rate. So that's one of the things we'll be doing. And also want to see how we can have a one-on-one with erring developers. If you get some developers where we say from day one way then they come out as they won't chop you wrong. So, but little by little, we don't get their names, even based on this is my 16th year in the industry. And I think I can identify 1, 2, 3 genuine and a number of other ones that are not genuine. We can have a one-on-one talks with them. Why did you set out to do this? And let them see the value of coming out to do something that is genuine. I mean, it's such a great privilege when people know that they can buy properties from your organization and they can collect what they buy from you.
Very important.
It's a sweet thing when they refer you to other people.
Absolutely.
I mean, in different parts of the world, not just in Nigeria. That okay, you've done this for us here. We have done, and that's what we are doing in REDAN now. We have a new crop of leaders. It's a new system. Something has changed about the entire system.
True.
Right from the national body to all of the new chairman is a transformation team. Entire transformation, Lagos, Ogun, or yours, and Ekiti, Ondo is all transformation. So, and when I saw the crop of leaders, I saw that these are people who are genuinely out to make a change. Exactly. It's not about them. There are people that, I mean, God is helping in their own corners and they've touched lives. Now they are coming out to extend that even to the association and to the Southwest and Nigeria as a whole body. So that's where we're starting from. The database and see how we can collaborate with regulatory agencies and see how we can get approvals and permits at bulk and discounted rates and see how we can have a sit one-on-one with erring developers to see how they can do things right and also move forward from there.
Exactly. Thank you very, very much, Dr. Adeyemi. In fact, I believe say anything when it comes from your mouth, you get veto power. So for those that are listening, I mean, you are hearing it from him, you are hearing the gospel truth. So let's talk about investing right now in the real estate market. So are there any, because you see this real estate, plenty people as they tell this thing, say I get around saying they tell you, oh, we serve the seller. I probably be fake. So I mean, people find it difficult right now to even get the original people, even the people they look up to see them the mentors. Sometimes they do things and I wonder if people are even genuine. So you can't make the people who want to invest, can't they fear say, are you sure this is still a fertile market for me to invest my money? Because people work for their money. So let's talk about investing. Are there any steps to investing right in the real estate market? I believe there should be.
Yes, sir. A detailed process of how to invest in the industry is contained in one of my books titled Life Applicable Lessons from a Real Estate Tycoon. Life Applicable Lessons. So we have detail, but I'll just pick one or two things from the book. One is the place of engaging a legal team or a lawyer. You can't take it out. It go can't be like say at the give market to lawyers now.
I mean, they follow. If you want them real, now they should be part of it.
That's the truth, because you can't take them out. See, the truth is that in most cases, what you are trying to save, if you don't engage them, you'll see that you will lose it. And you don't know the value of peace until you lose peace. And one of the things that can give you peace is to engage the right team. And those are the lawyers. I not talk charge and bail. Property lawyers. So because if you pay monkeys, if you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. That's what we're told. So if you do charge and bail, that's the kind of service you're going to get. But if you get good lawyers, they will do a due diligence for you. Now, that will help you to know if that property is free from any form of acquisition. Because the truth is this, there are a lot of lands that government has plans for. Now, let's look at what is happening in Lagos, for instance. Now, I mean, there's a lot of changes that are happening, a lot of flyovers, road construction. You look at the coastal road, everything happening, and there are lots of people losing land on that axis. Now, there is a lot of things that are happening internally, a lot of restructuring and all of that. When you are doing your due diligence, all of these things will get to the point of getting to the layout, the master plan, which will show, even though there are no houses here, or in the next few years, government has plans to do something on this in this area. The due diligence reports will have brought that out. And once you see that, it's a red flag. Don't go near it. It is. Government may not come in 50 years. It may be the 51st year. And after God is government.
What I tell you now? Yes, sir. Even God will tell you avoid government. Yes, now.
So these are the two people you don't fight. You don't fight God. You can't win. And you don't fight the government.
Exactly.
Because just one policy will take you off. That's the truth. So once you do your due diligence to know whether it's under acquisition or free from government acquisition, the next thing is there's a place of local due diligence also. When you have done the official one, you need to go around and go meet the locals. What's happening here? We made a mistake in our company some times back, and I learned from it. That we have done due diligence and the paper is showing that everything is clear. If one property get problem, the people with the sabi and well for that area now bookies. They don't take they don't pay for that place. Now, there's a particular land in Agbowa that we worked on. Now, one day I was talking to the head of all the Abokis in Agbowa community in Ikorodu, and I said, Alaji, give me goats now. We don't pay money, we don't do this, don't do that. Make her the carry go out, go chop for. He say, Oga, I said, I don't get goats. I said, what's happen now? He say, all my animals don't finish. Say, nothing they happen again. I said, oh, Alaji, now you be the Oga of all the Abokis here. He said, Oga, you get one regret where I get for mine. He said, I don't reach this place since 1979. When they begged me, say, yes, sir. When they begged me, say, make I buy one plot. He said, all the people they see for this road, many of them, now my hand them burn them. He said, I don't get half plots for this place. Now no fear for them. He said, Alaji, I said, don't tell me that not even one plot. He said, I say half plots I no get. So what am I saying? Why did I say that? Is to let you know that such an Alaji, do you want to tell me that he doesn't know the owner of a land?
He does.
So when you are trying to take possession of a particular place, if he asks you, say, now from who you buy them, it's at your own risk or your own advantage to say, that's also person seller for you go say, Oga, you don't enter.
True.
And that Alaji has children around. It's just anything we're buying in that place. For instance, I'll tell my team, go and see Alaji first. Once it certifies the place, okay. After we have done our due diligence and we're okay with government, go and have the locals also. And it may not be local people who were born there. They may be foreigners who have been there for some time. They have the history. You won't buy for even for this access. You can even in Koi, now Boki still the gate in many places. Ask them, Oga, this flat I want to rent town. Waiting they happen here. Just go buy Tom. Sit down with them. They gist with them. Come down from your Rolls Royce. Go and sit with them. Waiting they happen Alaji.
So there are money
Serious updates.
Right now. And this is very, very true. So I mean, let's open the phone line. So 090-6000-3352. If you get any question to ask, this is if you come out now. No asking me because I don't know. So 090-6000-3352. 007-221-4389 the lines to call. When you call us, kindly turn down the volume on our radio set so we can have a clear conversation with you. Aside from talking to all these appointees, which is very, very important. Once again, I know that you don't talk about them, but can you just tell us things that land must have? But before then, let's quickly take this call. Hello, good evening. Turn down the volume on our radio set. Hello. Hello. Good evening. Your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Dr.Adeyemi calling from Lagos.
Go ahead, Damilare. We can hear you loud and clear. Our Bishop of Real Estate. Go ahead. Yes, exactly.
All right, listen via your phone.
Just listen via the phone line. Listen via the radio. Listen via the radio. Yeah. All right.
Okay, sir. It's good to hear from you, sir. You are at least, no matter how far you have gone on a wrong journey, it's never too late to make a U-turn. I'm glad that you actually have a lawyer that in mind that you want to use, even if you may not have engaged a lawyer before. But I think at this point you can pause the transaction before making the next payment. And what do you want to do when you pause? Go and involve a lawyer now before you conclude on the payment, because when we pay money finish, there's no way you can get a refund back. So engage a lawyer, let them carry out their due diligence. When they are satisfied with what they have found out, then you can continue the payment. If there's a need for you to turn back, let the lawyer activate the turning back immediately and tell them if you have to pay 1 million and you have paid 700,000, it's still easier to collect the 700. Because if you finish paying the 1 million, Oga, if you have to collect the refund back, you may be losing some money. But if the reason why you are pulling out is because you are not satisfied with what you have seen, then you have tangible reasons to collect your money in full, plus interest. If there's anything like that, plus interest, depending on the contract. But I pray this one will go through by the grace of God.
Because the person made the tell us, okay, just they pay, if you complete, we'll give you the fee. If you complete, I will introduce you to who get the land. We've heard before when people call and they started crying that they bought a particular land and they say they're going to allocate the land to them. It's been 2-3 years now, they've not allocated those. And when people they buy real estate, why don't they tell them the full details about it? Why did they give them half?
You know this has happened. Doctor, we've had conversations with people called at different times with these same issues. We believe they are ignorant of the right information, and we keep furnishing them with the right information about you. You know, this it's as if you're taking the right step after you've started the investment, which is absolutely wrong. And I've shared the advice right now, saying the best thing to do before you even start making the payment at all is do your due diligence, confirm this is safe, engage the legal team, have a surveyor, confirm this coordinates is safe from any acquisition, so you can be very safe at the end of the day. We've had several people called from, this is heartbreaking, I must say. like you said, he said one of the things you will do that you have in plan is that you will have one-on-one with erring developers, real estate firms.
Yes,
We've had real estate firms that have renowned. I don't want to mention their names. In fact, we dragged some of them at different times to get land back for some of our people from here that called. I bought a land from so company. Name, they've been everywhere, radio stations, TV stations, but they still do those sharp practices you told us about, that this should not be done as a realtor by excellence. And that is what we've learned over the years from you. And what will you tell them on air right now? I know you'll still be meeting them one-on-one, but for people who are listening right now, we have so many developers, let's say CEO, firm CEOs that listen to us right here, and I know most of them are listening to you, real estate right now. They want to know what should they do right and what should they run away from.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Because of our time, I know that we may not be able to say so much. A number of people can actually follow me on social media, either on Instagram, on Facebook, and send me a DM, because in some cases we can give them some reliable lawyers. We can give them some places where they can go to do due diligence, because it's one thing. Some people may tell you, oh, I want to enter into a ministry of lands to go and do some findings myself. You can also do that. It's not compulsory you get a lawyer. If you have the confidence enough and the time to do these things, you can walk into a place and bring out whatever you have to carry out your due diligence on, and you pay a certain amount statutory fee to the government, and they will tell you, don't go near this place, or you can go further to this place. Now, let me say that there are things to look out for if you want to buy. One of those things is, does it have a registered survey? If there's a registered survey, then surveyors can do due diligence on that. You must know something again, which is one thing a lot of people don't know. You can carry a survey, and the survey may be showing Abule Egba bus stop, right? But by the time they pick the coordinates and go to where the land is exactly, the coordinates might be Kola.
Is that possible?
Yes, there's a way they juxtapose or they put another location on a survey, and they sell it to people.
So these scam people sabi what?
Because they sell the land.
I mean, what we never see. So, but once you have a registered survey, let a surveyor, now I've never displaced of a lawyer, let the surveyor be engaged. Let them go and take physical coordinates in line with what is on paper versus what is on land, and let them put it together. By the time they put it together, it will bring it out whether it is genuine.
But I think why people don't do this, is it expensive to consult actually and a lawyer?
You'll be shocked that the money is not killing more than the money you want to use to buy.
More than what you will lose.
That's true.
Honestly, it's not. It's just the spirit of doing the right thing. A lot of people don't have information. Now, if you say that education is expensive, try ignorance. That's the truth. If you say, okay, you don't want to lose 1 million, but yeah, go and spend the 1 million and buy the property instead of spending less than 100,000 naira to engage a surveyor and get and a lawyer to get the right information. So once you get the survey, then the next thing should be, what title do you have over the land? It could be a CL4, it could be a gazette. If it's in most cases, I love gazettes. That's the truth. I love it more than CL4. And if you ask me why, I'll tell you. Because a gazette is a freehold title, while a CL4 is leasehold. So, you know,
people respect CL4, but it sounds like CEO. It's like when you have it, you have everything.
But you know, the gazetted land is what the government actually released by themselves and says that it's for life. We have given it to so family, and it is theirs for life. So, but if it's a CL4, it carries a stipulated number of years. It could be 99 years. And in most cases, the CL4 you are buying over a land with a land, they might have used that 39 years, 40 years out of the 99 years. 50 years might be gone. So meaning that at the expiration of that period, you need to renew.
What happens when you don't renew? When you don't even know that it's going to expire the next year.
A lot of people don't know.
So what happens?
So if you don't renew, it means that if there's any policy from the government that has to do with it's just like, let me give you a very good example. You have an insurance a policy that you did, and it expired on the 31st of December. By January 1st, if anything happened on the vehicle you insured, you know, you're on your own. So that's how it works. So if you have a CFO that has expired and you never renewed it, if there's a new policy, a change in policy can affect you immediately because it's already expired. So it's important for us to ask for the title after the survey. What title does it have? Now the title, go and do your due diligence on it. Then we'll now talk about the place of family receipts. Do they have a family receipt? What documents were you given when you are buying this property? When there's a family, you see, the place of family receipts cannot be overemphasized though, because the people who signed the family receipts, they are the ones who can stand in and say that truly we sold this land to you. This is my signature. If their children comes when their fathers are no more,
so many cases like that.
If their fathers are no more, the only thing you may be having may not be the CFO. This is it. I love CFOs. I love gazettes. But if you have all of these things, but if you don't have a family receipt, you may be carrying paper around and the land may not be useful for you because the people who always sign receipts may not allow it to be useful for you. So it's always good to tidy up, both up with government and also with the locals. And those are the ones that will give you the family receipt. So you are buying, we'll talk about the survey, talk about the title, talk about family receipts. And what about the place of the plans of government for that area you are buying? Not negative plans now. Positive plans. Okay, they're going to do infrastructure.
People have flyover.
Like
why I don't buy land now? 40,000. Go give testimony the church. The following week, if you do roundabout, okay. How do you know government plans?
Okay, so that's the place of asking questions from the Lagos State Planning Permit, for instance. And Ogun State also has the Planning Permit Authority. That's where you get the plans of the government concerning the place. That's where you talk about layout plans. That's where you talk about master plan. Yes, you pay to access it. Once they throw your coordinates on that survey, once they throw it on it, it can tell them the place where your land falls into in the general master plan. And they can say, this area, don't go. Okay, we won't build central mosque from the government for this place. We won't build a ecumenical center church for the government in this location. We won't build public schools, stadiums, and all of that. And that tells you it's a no-no. There's a place we wanted to buy at the time as a company then, around what do you call this place? Odoyalaro, around Ojota, between Ojota and Maryland.
Okay.
If you get there today, flyover is coming from there.
Oh,
from
Okwedi.
Yes. We've gone to do, by the time we did due diligence, I paused when they told me, and that was like about 8 years ago.
Wow.
They said government is going to do flyover there. It looked like it will never happen. Go there today,
already.
You can see the flyover.
Yes,
and that flyover is going towards Third Mainland Bridge.
Wow.
So from Okwedi, you can connect Third Mainland Bridge.
Amazing.
Yes. So it's just a matter of time. So once you have done all of these findings, just calm down and tell anybody putting you under pressure, don't be under pressure to pay. Please, I'm begging you. I took someone to one of our projects today, and I told them they are foreigners. They're coming back to Nigeria to invest. I handled the inspection myself because of the person that sent them to me. They are provide people. And I said, see, you want to go and buy X and Y thing, property. I said, have you done your due diligence? And they said, I said, please don't stammer. I said, if not, your money will stammer. Never be in a hurry. Even if they are using juju to talk to you.
Make the investment decision.
The juju I've spoiled today. Because I am telling you, calm down. Anything that is there, calm down. And that's the truth. Don't be in a rush to pay for any property. Because, see, there are some people they are selling to you today, and they are hurrying you. They are doing promo for you. Maybe government wants to collect that place.
Yeah.
And now they do promo in a hurry. They sell for you at half price. The day you said, the following, I don't sell one car before.
Buy one plot, get 3 cars.
Get 3 I
don't the issues of the car.
I don't sell one car before. When I was selling the car, I pray. See, make somebody come carry this car. Many years ago, the person buy them today. The following day, the engine knock.
Wow.
But you don't drive and go. They call me to say, engine don't knock. I say, engine they work when you buy them. I mean, don't work. You know me, you test them. I did inside, you test them. So don't be in a rush, because the moment you pay for that property, the next moment you know that there's an issue over the land. but somebody can rush you into paying for it. So you need to make your inquiries enough and visit the place. Don't be too busy to visit that place where you want to. Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. This is amazing. Well, very short time. I mean, we wish we can have a longer period to have you in the studio. And I believe
I really want to ask this question because this question happened to someone we know very well. She bought a particular land somewhere and she paid instrumentally. At the end of her payment, the land was not located to her. Now she went to the company, she came to us, we gave her our advice, told her how to go about it. Eventually, the company asked her they were going to refund her money back to her. So my question now is it legal for the real estate firm to deduct 40% from what she paid for that land?
All right. So before you answer this question, sir, we have a few minutes to run. We were with the Commissioner of Housing in Lagos State just a few weeks ago, and we discussed this same issue. And this major issue he had with the real estate firms was that he wasn't happy and not satisfied in any way with the deduction when it comes to administrative charges. Like nobody is regulating this, and that is what you mentioned the issue of the database, and that was one of the things we discussed with the commissioner. He was saying this needs to be done. If you want to sanitize the system, that is the way to go. Get the database, register them, so we know who is fake and who is not fake. Then you need to now know. Regulate how they fix the administrative charge. Somebody will say, if I'm going to refund to you, we'll remove 40%. If I pay 10 million and you remove 40% when I'm going to get my refund, how much is left, sir?
No, so that's where the place of a lawyer comes in. Before you sign the dotted lines, there's a place of study of the agreements. All of those deductions they are talking about is contained in the agreement, the contracts. Now, people know they read them.
I agree. I let it go through.
So when you are entering into any contracts, there's a place of I'm sure maybe Mr. Adeniyi will be able to bear me witness in this. While my former partnership business, my partner said something. They said, the moment I see Dr. Adeniyi's signature on a document, I can sign 1,000 times on it.
That's true, sir.
Because
integrity.
He must have gone through it. You can't push me to sign anything in a hurry. No, what if you can't see?
Oh no.
Something is there. That's the truth. Because there are dotted lines. You may not understand. If there's any clause I don't understand, I will say Roman figure 1, 2, 3, subsection C or section 1. Please interpret. I will highlight it. I'll send to a lawyer, and they will tell me one of the revered, one of the great men of our time, recognized globally, had gone into a contract and he never read the contract, and things were going wrong after like 3 years. And at that time when he discovered it, he just said the lawyer should send to me. When I said, what was the content when you signed it 3 years ago? He said he can't tell. I said, please, sir, can I see a copy of the contract? He sent it to me, and I pushed it straight to the legal department. And I told them, I said, help me break it into pidgin. Help me break it. Anybody can understand. Because by the time they broke everything, they don't break the back of about a lot of things were hidden inside the contract with big grammars, and you just sign. You believe that everything is right. So that is why we said you can't take out the place of a lawyer. So if you are not comfortable with the 40% deduction that will happen if there's a refund, don't go ahead. Talk about it at that point. And because the company needs the sales at that point, they can also reason with you and say, okay, how much are you looking at? So in case of refund, then you can talk about at that point before the money enters.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, before we let you go because of the time right now, as this MD CEO of Deal Clinchers Realtors Limited, I know you have so many estates in Lagos right there, from GRA to Ogun and other places. I wanted to mention one or two that are still available because most of them sold out. So those are still available that our clients, our listeners right there can take advantage of.
All right, sir. Let me quickly say that they can visit our website www.dealclinchers, deal clinchers like deal closers, deal clinchers, CLINCHER, deal clinchers realtors ltd.com. realtorsltd.com. Yes, sir. And they're going to get more details. But nonetheless, we have projects in Ikeja GRA. We have projects in Ogudu GRA, but that's sold out. Ogudu GRA is sold out. We have Allen Avenue is still available. We still have a few units there. Then we have projects in Omole Phase 1. We still have a unit, 2 units there, Omole Phase 1. Then we also have projects in Lekki Scheme 2. That's Mibramade Access. We have projects in Melegun in Ogun State. Yes, that's our redemption camp. We have projects in Agbowa in Korodu. We have projects in Ajawa Estate, in very close to the airport. We have quite a number of projects that I can't say all off heart. Even other parts of Africa, we're into Airbnb, that's short-let apartments also, in different parts of the country, including United Kingdom, and different parts of the world. However, for more information, you can also send me a DM or follow me on my social media handle, Dr.Adeyemi Adeniyi, Dr. Adeyemi Adeniyi, spelled together. Dr. Adeyemi Adeniyi. That's how it is on YouTube. You even see content for many people who wants to do real estate and they need information. I put a lot of videos out there for people to just get 1 or 2 tips. And if you don't ask questions, just send me a DM and I'll attend to their questions. On Instagram, on Facebook, that's how it is. On YouTube, on LinkedIn, everywhere. You can always reach us and reach the company. Ask questions before you go. We're not going to charge you. We just want to give right tips, right information, because that is what I've come here to do as REDAN chairman of Ogun State.
Thank you so much, sir.
And among many other things that God will help me to do with my team in REDAN, Ogun State, is position my state globally for investment opportunities, bring in investors that were investment ready in Ogun State, be a voice to the oppressed developers, because there are some land taken from developers that are oppressed. It's as a result of oppression because they don't have a voice. They don't have who is speaking for them. 4, acquisition of land from government to sell at a subsidized rate to developers. We'll have done our due diligence. We'll buy bulk, government allocates to us, then we can sell to them, knowing fully well that this one will give you peace of mind. And finally, my team working with me and the body, see how we can move them from point A of their businesses when they took up the assignment to point B at the time they're handing over. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much, sir. I mean, we really appreciate you coming today. God will continue to bless you. I just follow you.
Amen.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to follow you back,
Yes,
sir.
follow back.
Thank you, sir. Yes, I want to be a friend to a billionaire.
So many values. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in case you want to reach out to him personally, you get other questions to ask. Instagram, just reach out to him on there. Yes, we will take him further from there. For those of you who don't really get the IG handle, let me mention it again. Dr. Adeyemi Adeniyi together, Dr. Adeyemi Adeniyi together on Instagram. Send him a DM. I'm sure he's going to respond. Once we say no problem, we say go big past everybody. I know once it's property, when I have to do a property, I mean, we're always available to attend to everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ifechukwu. Thank you, Deja Adibobare, and of course, thank you, the Bishop of Real Estate.
Thank you so much,
This
sir.
is Jordan Drive, 105.5 FM. Please stay tuned. Another program will come right now. They're extremely very juicy.
Thank you, billionaire.
Thank you,
so
Jesus.
much, sir.
Such a great honor, sir.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, sir.
Bless
I
you, sir.
appreciate you. Thank you so much for the honor. Thank you, man.
My boss. my billionaire friend.
Thank you very much. Sir, I should be around for my events.
When is that, sir?
Oh, yeah, August 4th. That's what is a comedy show, my annual comedy show.
Wow.
Yeah, so
It will be nice. It will be nice to be a part
We
of
have a
it.
whole lot of values. We are working with brand owners.
Fifth one.
We are working with brand owners. Number 1 branding company.